Good morning. It's Mama. I'm 10 minutes early. 10 minutes early. I was going to go on at 8. That's what I said. 8 a.m. But I'm early. You guys wanted a coffee with Mama today, so I'm giving you a coffee with Mama today. Do you have your coffee? I've got my coffee. Hey, if you don't know who I am, my name is Kelly. I'm Hipflippinmamma, or as most people call me, Mama. I'm going to do, ooh, goodness. Everybody popped in at the same time. Hello, Bluegrass Picker Anthony. Hi, Cajun. Hi, Dee. How are you? I am early. I'm 10 minutes early, Dee. I'm sorry. Hi, Jody. How are you, baby? Hi, Lisa. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody slept well. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm clapping like Medea in, or no, Eddie Murphy in, what was that movie where they go, Superman, Superman, or Hercules, 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 Hercules. Hi, Manuela. I am having an excellent morning. I've been up since 4. I've already got this pile of clothing all set. It's been photographed. It's tagged with all of its measurements. All you have to do is list it. There's a working hangout at 10 on Nate's channel. Every day I'm hustling. So that's what I'm going to work on when I go live on Nate's. And I still have more that I'm working on. This is not all. I still have this bin, this entire bin. It's about half full that needs to be photographed. Yeah, so I'm going to be working on that. You're on a cruise ship? Oh my goodness, Lisa, you're on a cruise ship. You're sailing the high seas. How exciting. And you're taking time to visit me. Thank you, thank you. How did we get? Oh, Manuela's in Germany. What time is it in Germany? Anthony says he loved Germany. Oh, yes, Jody. I know it might seem like I fiddle fart, but I actually do get work done. Hey, Bluegrass. Hey, Bluegrass. Yeah, Anthony, I'm talking to you. Do you want to come on? You want to come on with me? I noticed you've done a couple lives now, and you thanked me for inviting you. And now that you've got a couple lives, oh, it's 1:50. So it's not, it's the perfect time of day in Germany. All right. You got a couple lives under your belt, Anthony. You're welcome to come on with me if you'd like. Coffee with Mama doesn't have to be just Mama. I'm actually going to pull up the YouTube chat because I don't trust the StreamYard chat for some reason. It's like I don't see all the messages, and I don't know. I don't know sometimes. I don't trust it. So I'm going to pull up another chat. Let's wait for this live chat. Hi, Harry. Hi, Lisa. Ooh, one moment, please. Uno momento, por favor. Okay, June, you're fine. Yeah, that's what I thought too. You're at the coffee shop? So you don't make your coffee at home? You get your coffee at the coffee shop? Well, Anthony, I'll see you later at Nathan's. I call him Nathan like a mother. At Nate's hangout. His starts at 10. So I can see you at 10. Hey, Lisa. What's a glass insulator? Ooh, hand brewed. So it's like a French press type of thing, Manuela? I have this that my son got me, and it smells so good. I've got lilac in it. Not lilac, I've got lavender in it. Because somebody told me to be careful of the essential oils I use because of Scrappy, and they were worried about Scrappy. And I looked up that lavender was okay to use around dogs. It's actually good to use around dogs. So I've been using lavender. In fact, it was Alice that told me to be careful. So thank you, Alice. I have a French press too. In fact, it's down here. I need to list it. I was doing French press for a while and I don't care for it. Oh, I see, Anthony. You really like your stringed instruments, don't you? Oh, I got you, Manuela. That's how we used to do it. My mom used to do it for camping when it was raining and we couldn't go outside by the campfire to put the percolator on the campfire. Oh, Lisa, that's okay. Come on over to Nate's at 10 o'clock. We'll be working our little butts off over there. Yes, I saw that Neil died. Oh my goodness, I saw that yesterday. Very sad day. Very, very, very sad day. But you know what? I mean, all of these awesome, awesome classic rock bands, um, they're all in their 70s now. They're all going to be passing away because that's what people do in their 70s. Listen, that's fingertips or fingernails. I have fingernails. I didn't know he had cancer. Yes, baby. Will it be regular for me for Saturdays? Well, I suppose if you guys want it to be, it will be. I can make it regular if you guys want me to make it regular. I used to do coffee with Mama a lot more than I do now. But I mean, I could do coffee with Mama at 8 on Saturdays, every Saturday, if that's what you guys want. That is so cool. A drum set on the bottom of the pool. So then when you are drumming out of the water, it's so much easier. Well, Lisa, if you guys want me to do coffee with Mama every Saturday at 8, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to do this every Saturday at 8 a.m. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. One more thing I have to add to my list. All right. If you ask, you shall receive. Go ahead and put it on your list, Cajun. That's cool, bluegrass. Oh, Dee, bless your heart. Oh, Lisa, stop. I have no makeup on. I haven't even done my skincare yet. I haven't hardly brushed my hair. In fact, I don't think I just put it in a ponytail. We need a TV guide for our YouTube channels, that's for sure. Hi, Leticia. How are you? I love coffee. I'm sorry, but whoever made coffee for the first time, God bless you. Because it's just wonderful. Coffee is a wonderful thing. Waking up with Mountain Dew ice, there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes I've had a Mountain Dew in the morning. I remember not too long ago, I woke up like this. I went and cracked open a Monster and drank it. And then I had my coffee. You know, Dee, here's the thing about that. She says that you can't count on the YouTube notifications, and she found 2 people that she was unsubbed to. Here's the thing. If YouTube sees that you are subscribed to somebody, but you're not watching their content, or notifications aren't turned on for that person, they will unsubscribe you. They will unsubscribe you from that person because they want to make sure the people that are subbed to you are watching your content. And this is how I look at it. The less subscribers you have, the less revenue they have to pay out. So, like, if you've got 1,000 subscribers, then you can get monetized. You're monetized. All of a sudden, there's 150 people that aren't watching your content that just sub to you to help you get to 1,000. Boom, they'll wipe them away because that's revenue they don't have to pay. That's my take on it. That's what I think is behind why notifications get turned off and why you get unsubscribed from people, because YouTube is doing it. YouTube's doing it. Iced coffee, if you're talking about like a toddy is going to have the highest ratio of caffeine in it of any drink that you're going to have. A cold brew coffee is going to have the highest caffeine content. Jody says, keep in mind that any revenue that our channels make, not you personally, because you're not at 1,000, YouTube is making money as well. Yeah, I understand that, but I don't know. You have a good point there. Hi, Amy. Well, that's good that you go through every one of them, Cajun. I wish I could. I watched about 5 or 6 videos this morning, though. Yep, I took a break from doing this, so I laid down about 6 o'clock. And from like 6 to 7:30, I watched about 6 or 7 videos. Went through my addiction to, what's it called? What's that app I'm so addicted to? TikTok. And now I'm here. No, Dee, you can't possibly watch them all. You can't. You can't possibly watch them all. Everybody, see this license plate? This says Hipflippinmamma, and that is all peacocked. It's taped, or I'd show it to you up close. Dee made me that. DC Cells made that license plate for me. So if you're looking for a kick-ass license plate, go see DC Cells. I don't have a front license plate on my car. I thought I did, but I don't. Or that would be on my license plate. That would be on my car. You know what? My husband has a front license plate. I should put it on his. I should put it on his. Thank you, Jody. Hey, Dee. I mean, you do quality work. I don't know how you do that, but you do quality work, girl. And I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it, but it is beautiful. And it's not like it's raised or anything. It's completely flat. It's gonna last forever. It's on there forever. And she even put the YouTube logo on there. So if you want your emblem, on a license plate, hit D up because yeah, but you know what? I thought about that, D, but it's all grill. It's grill from my hood all the way down. There's nowhere to put it. There's nowhere to put it. Yeah, TikTok is like little short things. It's like people all dressed up trying to look cute going, I can take your man if I want to. I can take your man if I want to. Lucky for you, I don't want to. I could take your man if I want to. Stuff like that. They're like lip syncing to songs, doing little dances. But what I like TikTok is there's a lot of animals on there. People have a lot of their animals on there, and I'm subscribed to a lot of the animal channels. I don't subscribe to people per se, but I do subscribe to the animals. There's only a couple people I like. There's this elderly woman, and her name is Linda. And I don't know what her channel is, but she's got cancer and she's on hospice right now, but she's still up and doing things and getting around. She's got an Etsy shop and she's just adorable. I love her. She'll just go, well, good morning, everybody. How are you today? I'm doing just like, oh, look, I look good today. I'm looking pretty. I'm just sitting here in my bedroom. Let me give you a tour of today. And she'll spin the camera around and all her little knickknacks. And she'll go, I just got this new coffee mug from at gotoit.com. They just sent me this coffee mug. Isn't it beautiful? I'm going to use it every day. She's just adorable. Adorable. Amy, I'm addicted. Lisa, I'm addicted to the app. Yeah, a lot of people can't use TikTok. Oh, it's owned by the Chinese. Really? Cajun wants to know what your eBay store is, DC sells. There's Mama drumming up business for D. License Plates Express. I might get a Dolphins license plate from Hip Flippin' Daddy. Then he'll put it on his car and he won't put my Hipflippinmamma on. We're thinking about, tell me what you think, guys. So I have my little 4-door Matchbox car. I have a Suzuki SX4, which I love. But now that I'm home all the time, I really don't drive it that often. So we're thinking seriously about putting it. You think my license plate's better right there in view? We're thinking about putting my car in storage and just taking it off insurance, parking it in the garage, taking it off insurance and save $100 a month and then just share my husband's terrain. But I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh, I know, Anthony. We are trillions in debt to China. You know how we could get some of that money back? You know how we could get some of that money back? Start making China pay decent shipping charges. That's why China's shipping is so damn cheap to this country. It's like 32 cents to send a first class parcel. You know, that's why China's beating us in all, most of the online sales. How will I thrift? Right now I'm working on my death pile. My death pile is so astronomical that I don't need to thrift right now as far as clothes go. AMC Theaters is owned by a Chinese company. You know what? My husband and I just had, those AMC, you pay $20 a month and you get to see 3 movies a week. We had that and we loved it because we have AMC about 7 minutes from us, right downtown. Oh, sorry. And we used to go to that all the time. But now we signed up with Celebration Cinema to go see 3 movies a week for $20 because they have the popcorn bucket. We can take our popcorn buckets in and get free popcorn. And then we only have to buy one $4.50 pop and share it. We're at AMC, we were spending $15 for popcorn and a pop. Anthony, what are you saying? We were the biggest lormers? What is that? In the world before the 80s. Oh yeah, profit pile, cash pile. You got a pile of profits just sitting there waiting to be had. Oh, I've got cash bins. Let's just put it that way. Cash bins. Oh, loaners of money. Yes. Yes, that is true. We did loan a lot of money in the 80s. Pop. You call it soda? Yeah, I've got bin after bin after bin after bin downstairs when I bought clothes and clothes and clothes and clothes to list, and then I decided to switch to hard goods and then forgot about the clothes. Well, now I'm getting through the clothes. So I've got a couple more boxes of clothes, and then I've got a whole closet full that is hanging up. Pop is pop. It's not soda. There's no soda in it. It's pop. When you open the can, it goes pop. I don't have a flea market booth, Anthony. I don't have a flea market here in Kalamazoo. I've heard that, Dee. I've heard that they'll sell. Have a Coke. What kind? Root beer? It's funny. Anthony, I have got a multitude of glassware. And it's not all glass, it's ceramic and stoneware. Look at my hair. Ceramic and stoneware, dishes, coffee mugs, glasses, things like that. And then I have clothes. I have a suitcase listed right now. I have a lot of different things. I have some educational programs, lots of books listed. So I sell pretty much anything that I can make a profit on. But glassware is what I really like to sell. I don't really like to ship it because I've had 3 breaks, and I package things really, really well. Really well. I sent a package to Anthony, Pittsburgh, and one of the 4 mugs broke, and I shipped it well. And then I had 2 breaks on customers, which, I file a claim, I get my money back, but still. Lisa, when you first moved here, you got into an argument with a lady at a restaurant because you asked for a Coke and she kept asking what kind. My daddy had to step in. So what do? You just say a Coca-Cola. I want an actual Coca-Cola. Bye, Jody. I love you. Mwah. Bye, baby boy. In Florida, they call it fizzy drinks. Oh, no. I don't think so. Leticia's got a lot of nice clothes in her closet. Or in her store. I know because I watch her hauls. Hey, Brittany's brands. So I guess it would just be Brittany. Well, I watch your hauls, Leticia. I know what you got. So Ciosa Sells, who's Lisa, says soda. 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 You're going to be on at 11, Leticia. I'm going to miss you then because I am going to be in a working hangout with Nate. Every day I'm hustling at 10 o'clock, and we're going to be in that working hangout for probably 6-7 hours. Yes, Cajun. Call it like it is. It's pop. It's not soda. It's not fizzy. It's not a Coke. It's a pop. Which I guess doesn't really make sense. But that's what I've always called it. Yes, I can watch at a later time. You're absolutely right, I can. I like to watch live, but I can watch it later. I'm glad you're feeling better, Amy. Yep, you can. I'm sure you'll be able to pop in, Lisa. Hippie chicks. Yeah, always give you a pop. Hello, LSP. Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. Hello, and how are you? Good morning to you. How would you have an accent in Illinois, D? You wouldn't. I like that hippie chick's mama. So you spell it Momma. I spell mine Mamma. Yeah, Anthony, if you're gonna work, you can probably get in on that working hangout. That's a pet peeve of mine. People that come into a working hangout and they don't work. I've done it once or twice myself. So I can't really talk because I've done it once or twice where I work for a while and then I'm done. And then I'll watch the chat for the host, which is fine. That's a working hangout if you're watching the chat. A special Northern Illinois accent. Huh. No, it's not a working handout. It's a working hangout. What it is someone goes live on StreamYard, and then they invite up to 5 people to hang out with them, and we all interact with each other while we're working, while we're listing or taking photographs or measuring. A lot of times that's what I'll do is I'll measure my clothing in a working hangout. Or like today, because I've got this pile here is already photographed, it's already measured. All I have to do is list it. That's what I'll be doing is listing, so I'll be doing straight on computer work. And when I'm done with that, then I can photograph the rest of what's in this bin. So that's what's a working hangout. Or sometimes I'll just be like this, or this right here, and I'm going through and I'm trying to source for jewelry. Whew. Trying to source for jewelry or something like that. That's okay, as long as you're working. Just check in every once in a while. Yeah, you work while you chit chat and watch the chat. Whoever does the working hangout, it's their chat. But I always like to try and watch it too. Like I'll try and keep an eye on it for Anthony or for Nate. And let him know when he's got a question or answer questions that I know and stuff like that. You go back and forth between yous and y'all. Brittany loves working hangouts. She shares her Poshmark closet. Yes, because it's like having coworkers there with you. I have a gal that she and I do private working hangouts a lot. Like almost every day we work together. And we don't talk the whole time, but I can hear what she's doing, she can hear what I'm doing, and it's like having a coworker. It's like having somebody in the next cubicle. And it's just nice to have somebody there. It's just nice to have somebody there. Yeah, Cajun, it's nice. It's nice to not be alone. You know what I mean? Bye, Dee. Love you. Well, yeah, you do miss out on chat. That's why you've got to have somebody watching the chat. It's usually the person who's the workouts on their channel. But I always try, like if I need a break from doing what I'm doing, I always will try and watch the chat. I'll be like, hey, what's up? I'll watch the chat for a while. And then gives the person who's holding it a chance to get away from the chat for a little bit. It does get boring, hippie. It does get boring. What do you like to be called, hippie chicks, mama? Do you like to be called mama? Or you like to be called hippie chicks? What do you like to be called? Oh, love it or list it. I know, I'm so excited. I like to work with my boys. Hopefully Anthony Pittsburgh will be there too. I'm sure we'll be talking about the meetup that we're going to be having in April. Everybody, hit the thumbs up button for Mama. Please hit that thumbs up button for Mama. I forgot to ask earlier. And if you're not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button for me. I would greatly appreciate that. Yes, Cajun. It's nice to take a break and look at the chat every once in a while. It is. It's nice. And then you can talk to the people that are in the chat and, see what people are talking about. I'm really bad about watching my own chat when I do a working hangout. I'll admit it. Anybody in this chat going to the meetup? Aw, thank you, Amy. She says you won't be disappointed if you sub to me. Leticia, Lisa Ciosa wants to know, do you use a listing service? Ah, call you Hip? Okay, I'll call you Hip. Hip Chick Mama. Anthony, I'm glad you like doing lives. You have a good presence about you on the lives. So you're very magnetic and you want to watch you. And what you say is interesting and it makes it easy to watch you. So you have a really good stage presence when you're live. Brandon's wife's mom. Change that hip. Oh, no problem, Anthony. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's really easy to watch you. Some people you watch them and they're just very monotone and their voice doesn't change and they just talk to you, and like I'm animated, I have to talk with my hands or my face moves and stuff when I talk. So people say I'm not boring to watch, but I watch you and you also are animated. You move your body, you move your head, you have facial expressions, and that makes it easier to watch. It makes it pleasurable to watch. You want me to call you Mama? Okay. You have 9 kids? Wow. Hippie Chick's Mama wants to be called Mama. I like being called Mama too. So I definitely understand what that's like. So I will call you Mama and you can call me Mama. Reseller King in the house. Hey, Mac. What's up, Mac? So we have Mama with an O and Mama with an A. That's right, Amy. I do not think you can have enough mamas. I don't. I don't think you can have enough mamas. If you've got love in your heart and you're called Mama, just vomit that love everywhere. That's what I do with mine. I just vomit my love everywhere. It goes everywhere. I don't care. See, Cajun says she might be. First of all, Cajun, are you a woman or a man? What's your name? Might be live this week for the first time with adventures in reselling. Victoria, oh, I love Victoria. She's so nice. Well, Mac, you better be careful doing that while you're driving. My voice is very cool. I sound like a baseball announcer. You know what? I used to be a baseball announcer. set the scene. My son, number 9, he's our cleanup hitter. He bats fourth, right? He's got his mama's ass and thighs. He's our power hitter. Here's the music that I would play as he's coming up to bat. Thunder by AC/DC. Thunder. 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 And now stepping up to the plate for your Maroon Giants, your pitcher, number 9, Clay Haggard. I'm out of practice, but that was essentially it. Now stepping up to the plate for your Maroon Giants, your first baseman, number 9, Clay Haggard. And now stepping up to the plate, your second baseman, number 2, Alex. I can't remember his last name. I used to do it for the other team too. I would do it just like that for the other team. I would play music before they would get up to bat, and then I would announce them the same way. Not quite as great as I would my sons, but I did the scoreboard and was the announcer for baseball for a long time. Flashbacks, yeah, flashbacks. Those were the days. My son played on several baseball leagues. My son was an exceptional baseball player. He got like all regional for infield and pitching, and he could have played college ball, but he had to have reconstructive surgery on his shoulder. I know that's weird that you would think that. Well, one of our parents was a disc jockey, radio disc jockey, and he used to tell me all the time, you could be on radio. You have a voice for radio. And I'm like, my voice is funky sounding. I don't have a good voice. What's wrong, Mac? Why were you crying? Oh, that's your military picture, so you're a boy. What's your name, Cajun? Or you just want us to call you Cajun? And thank you for your service, my love. Thank you for your service. Thank you for protecting us. And you know what? Even if you go through the service and you never see wartime, you're still protecting us because you are getting the necessary training, to learn how to protect us should the opportunity come. So even though, because some people are like, well, he never saw war. That doesn't matter. They're doing the same preparation as the guys that did see war or do see war or are at war. There are a lot of occupations within the military that do not see war, but are very important, like our computer analysts, our computer programmers, people, that sit at a desk and analyze things. Those are all very, very, very important positions that the guys on the field couldn't do what they need to do without these people behind the desk. So just being in the military, regardless of what your function is, you are serving your country. That's how I feel. Hi, Denise. I love you too. Hi, Dolly. Oh, man, Dolly, I'm sorry I missed it. I was watching movies with my husband. Listen to that Toby Mac's new song, 21 Years, is talking about his son that passed away. Oh. I know how to influx my voice well. I don't know what influx is. Influx. 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 What does influx mean? I don't know. I know I can go from low to high, low to high. Oh, excuse me. Your dad was in the Air Force with the weather detachment. I don't know what that means. Hi, Tanya. Or Tanya. Hillbilly reseller. He's not a hillbilly. That's right, Mama. We could not exist without our military. We could not exist without our military. Oh, you're welcome, Cajun. That's truly how I feel. That's how I feel. And I don't think our military guys should ever have to pay for a lick of their own insurance for the rest of their life. I don't think that, especially the guys that have seen war, I don't think they should ever have to pay for a lick of their medical insurance. I don't think that they should have to pay a lick for any mental or emotional support that they need after they get out. I think that should all be free. Um, I think that should just be a given. They serve their country, especially those that were hurt and, dismembered. I saw this program where this gentleman was a double amputee, and his insurance cut him off. His VA insurance cut him off because he had already reached over $1 million of care or something like that. And it's like, how can the military cut him off? But they did. The military insurance cut him off. And I was outraged by that. It's like, how can they do that? Mama says her daughter was in Afghanistan. They put her between two mountains. They could have taken her down any second, and she knew that. They came back here messed. Not everyone makes it. Yeah. Hi, Miss Gina. Why are you giving everyone your condolences? What happened? Bye, Bluegrass. I love you, baby. I'll see you in a couple of hours over at Nate's. Mwah. Mental suffering is what, yeah, a lot of people come back with. They don't come back with broken bones, but they come back with broken minds and hearts. Absolutely. Johnny. Cajun, your name is Johnny. I gotta write this on my desk so I don't forget. Cajun is Johnny. Ooh, Mac was in Afghanistan in 2009 and 2010, Mama. So when was your daughter there? And thank you for sharing your name, Johnny. I appreciate that. I'm 51. I'm almost 53. I can't wait to be 55, though, because then I get senior discount at Salvation Army. Really, Tanya? He had high blood sugar, huh? Bye, Mama. Mwah. Come back and show us what you got. Do a haul. Destiny's in the chat. Hi, Destiny. I see you now. Good morning. Oh, she was a nurse in training, Mama? Gotcha. Yeah, Destiny, if you ever need anybody to come on and talk about anxiety and depression, I'm your girl. I'll tell you what, I'm forcing myself out of a depression slump right now. Of course, having to do with my daughter. That puts me in such a deep depression. Had for those of you who don't know, my daughter and my granddaughter, I had a large part in raising my granddaughter. Oh, excuse me. Mama's hippie chicks. Mama's got severe depression too. I certainly can too, Mama. My daughter, once she was done taking assistance and living off of other people, she went out on her own, which was great. I helped her move into her new apartment, and then she cut everybody off. No one has seen or spoken to her in a year and a half, which means those of us who helped raise her daughter or had a very large part in raising her daughter, my granddaughter, I haven't seen my granddaughter in a year and a half or spoke to her. And it's killing me. And my mother and my sister saw my daughter driving in her car, and they looked over at her, and my daughter looked over at them, and then my daughter hid her face. Like, they already saw her. Why would she hide her face like this? Now, her doing this instead of going, hi, tells me that she has absolutely no intentions of contacting us whatsoever. I'm going to have to go to court and fight to see my granddaughter. If I want to see my granddaughter, I'm going to have to pay $3,000 and go to court and hope for visitation. Yep. Yeah, she's okay. My daughter's got mental health issues too, but she won't take medication or anything. There's no grandparent rights in Michigan either. There's no grandparent rights either, Gina, but, you know, at least I can tell Belle when she's older that I tried. It's just getting to the point where I can save up $3,000, you know? Well, I've been hoping she's going to come around, but her hiding her face tells me she's not going to come around. She was with another woman, and another woman was driving her car, so I'm assuming that's her special someone. I'm assuming this woman driving her car is my daughter's partner. So, I'm assuming. So, at least you got him, Amy. Mama, you say maybe she doesn't want you to know that? To know, oh, no, I already knew she was gay before. She identifies as queer. I knew she was gay before. She came out to me before. So, which I was completely happy with. I was tickled pink because she was in a relationship and she was happy. You know? She told me I was weird because I reacted happy and not confused. She said I was weird. she was expecting me to react differently, I guess. But I already knew. I know, Mama. I got all you guys. I have all you guys. And I swear it's all you guys that have gotten me through this year and a half. Without all of you guys, I would have gone freaking crazy. And my son, who's going to be 30, has no intentions of settling down anytime soon. So I'm not going to have any other grandchildren for quite some time. Oh, yeah. I was like, we were at the bins in the parking lot, and she was telling me, Mom, you know, if I was going to date somebody, it'd be a woman, right? And I said, yeah, babe, I know that. She goes, how do you know that? And I said, I just know that. I mean, you've mentioned something about that before. And I said, I know you're in a relationship because you're happy. You're being good to me. You're being nice to me, because normally she's not very nice to me. I know you're with somebody because you're happy and you're in love, and I'm happy for you. And she's like, well, her name is, and she told me your name, and I said, honey, that's so wonderful. I'm so happy for you. And I gave her a hug. I said, come on, let's go in the bins, because I was at the Goodwill bins and I'd never been in the bins before. Dolly, I will adopt all 5 of your boys. Aw, Amy, they call me Mama. That's nice. And she's like, Mom, did you hear what I said? And I said, yeah, you're gay. You're in love. You're in a relationship. Can we go into the bins? She's like, Mom, you're so weird. I'm like, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you, Brittany. I will virtually adopt your children. Everyone submit applications. Hi, Selena. I'd never been to the bins before. It was my first time at the bins. So, I wanted to get in there. Well, I'll be your mom, Mama. I can be your mama. Even if you turn out to be older than me, I can still be your mama. I don't know what I did right here. I dug myself. Oh, Gina, thank you. Good to see me smile. What exactly is the bins, Amy? You don't know what the bins are? The bins are everything that they couldn't sell in all the other Goodwills. They send to the bins, and they bring out these blue bins, and like all the clothes are thrown in them, or all the housewares are thrown in them, and then you have to rifle through everything to pick out what you want, and you buy it by the pound. Oh, Mama, you just found your biological dad after decades? You want to hear something really funny? I remember my high school fight song. Go, you fighting Colts. Go, you fighting Colts. Go, 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 you fighting Colts. Fight, I'm blue and white. Fight, I'm blue and white. Fight, 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 fight for all your might. State your city name and you'll be the same. C-O-L-T, Colts, we love that name. Fight on, score, score, score. Defeat the foes forevermore. Woo! I always tell people who ask me if I am gay, I don't put a label on my life. I tell them I am not gay. My ex-husband is, and I am. And you are always happy. Cajun Roots Reseller says, this is Johnny. He says, I always tell people who ask me if I'm gay, I don't put a label on my life. I tell them I am not gay. My ex-husband is, and I'm always happy. I love it. Mwah. Mwah. You get 2 single kisses and a double for that one. Oh my God, that is so funny. You just made 10 years together and 4 years married to your hubby. Aww, congratulations. My husband and I just hit 30 years married, 34 together. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I'm going to have to share that. I always tell people when they ask me if I'm gay, I tell them, no, I'm not gay. My husband is gay. My ex-husband is gay. I'm just happy all the time. Selena's got a severe allergy to ex-husbands. Denise, congratulations. You've been married 41 years. That is an accomplishment. Congratulations. Marriage is hard, whether you've only been married 1 year or you've been married 40 years. It's hard. You know, people have asked my husband and I over the years, what's your secret to staying married? And I always say, first thing out of my mouth, even if my husband's there, I say, not falling out of love with each other at the same time. And, you know, there's been times when I've wanted out, I've wanted a divorce, and my husband would not give up on me. He's like, no, I'm not giving up. And then there's times he's wanted out, and I've said, no, I'm not giving up, you know, and we're just really lucky that we haven't given up at the same time. You know, we've been together so long now, I can't ever see us being apart. Although my daughter did say I could see my granddaughter if I divorced her dad. If I divorce her dad, then I can see Belle. But as long as I'm married to her dad, I can't see Belle. And don't think anything nasty happened. You know, nothing nasty happened. My daughter lives an entitled life. She feels entitled. This all happened because my daughter was roughing me up. And she was really giving me a lot of crap about, you're going to kill my daughter because I took her to the doctor and they didn't swab her nose for the flu, and you're going to kill my daughter. If she dies, it's on you, and all this. She was yelling at me. And my husband, her father, stood up for me and said, hey, don't talk to your mom that way. Because of that is why all of this went down. Because her dad said something to her and she didn't like it, all this stuff is going down. So, yep. Denise, that's funny. There's a special place in heaven for you putting up with him for all these years. Selena's been married for 25 years. Congratulations. You still get butterflies when you see him coming home. Oh, that's not being a dork. My husband, you'll notice my husband in my lives, my husband's walked past the window and I go, looking sexy. I still think my husband's sexy. Amy says her fiance and her have been together 6 years. I told him we can get married when he agrees to wear that big poofy dress. That's funny. Lisa's first marriage was 7 years. Second was 5 years. So you told your significant other he's on lease and you'll rent to own? That's funny. Well, I just figure I've got my husband trained, not 100% trained, but it takes a lot to be in a relationship for so long. I don't know that I'd want to start over. He knows how I like my food. He knows how I like my sex. You know, he knows everything about me. I know everything about him. You know, how he likes everything. And, he knows how I like my popcorn and my favorite snacks and what I want on my subs at Subway. So why trade him in? You know, there's just something to be said for longevity. I don't know. My coffee's almost gone. All right, you guys. I've been on here for over an hour. My coffee is gone. And I've got to get stuff done for the working hangout. Yeah, if something happened to Tom, I would never get married again. I don't think I'd get married. Food, sex, keep him. Too much trouble to train again. I know, especially the sex, right? Once they've got that down pat, you don't want to give that up. But it's true, though, Dolly. It's true. When you've been with them for so long, I found in my 40s I was able to express more freely, and learn to be more open with my husband in my 40s about everything. Just about everything. And life gets better in your 40s. It really, really does. You come into yourself as a woman. You know what you want. You know what you want out of life. You're not afraid to express it. Being 40, 41, 42, well, being like 40 was probably the best year. Being 40 was like the best year. I feel like the whole last decade was just so fast. It's like I hardly remember it. Hi, Paul. How are you, babe? How's the wife? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Johnny. It's hard to train them, man. Paul, how long have you been married? We're talking about how long we've been married. How long have you been married? 42 years, exactly. He understands. It's like we were talking, Paul, about why would you want to give up a long relationship and then have to retrain somebody else for, to train them what you like, how you like your food, how you like your sex, how you like your TV, how you like your living room organized, how you like your Subway subs, what you like on your sandwiches. Who'd want to trade all that in, right? Just for a newer model or another model. It's not worth it to me. Dolly says, I learned that sometimes they are not honest, and then one day they say that they wake up and they are gone and not who you thought they were. Selena says, Sam married me with 2 babies and stage 2 cancer. He said, I just want God to heal you and let me love you for the rest of our lives. He was 19 years old. Oh my goodness, Selena. See how Lisa says, my ex-husbands were great with sex, just with other people. Are they still alive, Lisa? Hi, Steven. How are you? Marriage should be forever. Paul, I was sharing earlier when people ask, you know, what Tom and I's secret is to being married so long. And I said we just don't fall out of love at the same time. When I want to give up, he refuses. When he wants to give up, I refuse. And communication is the key. It really, really is. And the best advice I could give is truly the best advice I can give is listen to the small shit. Listen to the petty shit. Because if he's griping at you over and over again about mascara in the grout on the bathroom sink, he's not griping just to hear himself gripe. It means something to him. It's important to him. So make that effort to not leave that. Clean it up. When I sneeze, I like someone to say bless you. I've always been that way. When he sneezes, I always say bless you. And for years and years and years, he would never bless me. He would never bless me. And finally, one day I said, about 10 years ago, I said, you know what? When I sneeze, I expect you to bless me. I'm not asking you to bless me. I'm expecting you to bless me. It is important to me. And so now, every time I sneeze, he'll say, bless you. He doesn't go, oh, bless you. He says bless you because I want him to. Not because he wants to. He says bless you because I want him to. It's the little things. It's the little things in a marriage that matter. Like when I do dishes and stuff, wiping all the water off the sink matters to him. Why, I don't know. But it's a pet peeve of his and it matters to him. So I do it. Even though it doesn't matter to me, even though I don't understand why it matters to him, it matters to him. So pay attention to those little things. You know, they say don't sweat the small stuff. Well, in a relationship, sometimes that small stuff builds to bigger things and bigger things and bigger things. You know, and it's like, you know, like my husband could walk home. He could come home and there's a 7-course meal on the table. But if the house is dirty, it's going to set him off. That meal doesn't mean anything to him. He would rather have a clean house than food on the table when he gets home. So it's the things that matter the most. You have to take those things that matter the most to your spouse and work on those because that's what's going to keep them happy. And he has to do the same for me. Aw, Dolly. Yep, it's all about learning their love language. Absolutely. Yep, let me go back in the chat here. I know my husband worries. He really wants me to lose weight, which I've lost 9 pounds so far in the new year. I've lost 9 pounds. And he expressed to me, and he got very emotional. He had tears in his eyes. He says, babe, I don't care if you're skinny. He says, but what would happen if the house caught fire or you got hurt and I couldn't pull you out? He says, I would lose you and I don't want to lose you. You know, and he got upset. And it was just like, so I'm trying really hard to lose weight now, being real serious about it and trying to make good choices so that I can lose weight so he doesn't have to worry about that. That's something that he's freaking out about and something that weighs down his mind. So I really want to take that burden off of him. And I need to lose weight anyway. You know, in my head I'm a size 2, but my body's clearly not a size 2. So thank you, Selena. Can I get an amen? Johnny says. Amen. All right, you guys, I got to go get some more coffee. I got to feed the dog. Then I got to let the dog out. Then I got to come in and do some more photographs, so I'm all set for 10 o'clock. So come back to every day I'm hustling. Mm, 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 mm. To find him in the YouTube algorithm, you have to put in every day I'm hustling eBay, and then he'll come up. Otherwise, if you just put in every day I'm hustling, you get Rick Ross stuff. So, all right, guys. Ooh, good job, Johnny. He's lost 60 pounds since July. Thanks, Paul. You have a great weekend too, baby. Mwah. Flipping fat. Yeah, we're flipping fat. All right, guys. I love you. 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 Mwah. I'll see you over at Nate's at 10. Bye.